These are some of my favorite tips for helping you to up your game in terms of your photography. Let's get started. Best kind of lighting is, of course, sunlight. Best thing you can do with your sunlight is not necessarily have it right on your hairstyles, but rather in direct lighting. So I'm going to show you an example of that. You can see where I've got this mannequin placed, and let me turn this a bit. There we go. This mannequin is placed exactly in direct sunlight. So what happens is the light from the outside comes inside and just really gives a good picture virtually every time. I don't have to have, it can be cloudy outside, I don't have to have a total sunshine, but there are some drawbacks to this, and that is that you want to have a place that has great lighting, but also too, that isn't too busy. And you'll notice I've got pictures hanging up here, I've got a plug back here. So you can't really quite see it from there, can you? A little bit. Anyway, you don't want those things in your pictures. They have to be edited out, I would have to say. Now, if you have an abundance of things surrounding where you want to take your picture, a close-up is going to help you to isolate your image better. You can see though on her right side where her hair is interfering with the corner, the dark strip. If I bring that over just a tiny bit, that's going to make that a lot more isolated. I can edit from there. I can crop out everything else and just use the image, and that's what I want. That's best if we can get everything we want in camera, but let's say we want to touch up the image. Well, I'm going to do that here next with some Photoshop editing, some real basic stuff, and I'm going to link the individuals I have progressively learned from, namely Flern in this instance. I'll put his link in the description section of this video. Okay, so I select the image I want to work with. I'm using Photoshop CC. You're going to find that these tools can be found in the free version of Photoshop as well, or in the cheapest versions. I select it by dragging it down to the Photoshop icon, and that automatically puts it in there and brings it up. Now you can see what it is I want to do. I want to clean up this white drape, get rid of the markings in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to isolate this, brighten it, and remove those spots. First thing I do on the right side is hit Command J, and that duplicates my image so that I can work with a copy of the image, not the original. I find my basic selection tool. This varies from one version to another, and I use it to select the white drape. At this point, I'll go to the bottom right hand corner, select my selection tool. This will bring up a slider or choices. I go to brightness, and then I just kind of lighten that up a little bit. What I want to work with now is called the spot healing tool. Now, do as much research on YouTube as possible about this thing, because you can go through and remove blemishes, stains, a little bit of schmutz on the cape here. All kinds of things can be fixed with the spot healing tool. Once completed, I reselect the white drape using the quick selection tool, and then I go up to the top corner here, and I find in my files, I find my camera raw effect. This isn't present in every version, but if you can find it and go in there, there's a feature in here called clarity. And I like to take the clarity and just soften it up, and take a look at what this does. It just smooths it out. You can modify this to any degree you choose to. Great tools to have, really easy to learn how to use. You just need to take the time. Now we're going to expand the image by hitting the crop tool and pulling to the left. This will automatically enlarge the section I'm working with, allowing me to be able to add things. Logo, website, call to action, whatever I want to do if I'm going to use this as a thumbnail. Once I have this set up so that I can share it, I might want to send it in text. I might want to send it in an email, so I'm going to save this in a JPEG image in about, anywhere under 1 million, probably something like 900K or something. The resolution of the images are very high, but by saving it in that lower format, it makes it very easy to use both in social media, emails, texts, and so forth.